Hello everybody and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and tonight is going to be a night for #1 contenderships. Almost. We will have the match between MintyClovers and Tyranomaximum, and we will have a fatal 4-way elimination match to determine who will be in the #1 contendership for the Icon Division Championship. #1 contendership match. But before that, we got B.A. Tycho, who we last saw fighting Gareth Unpardon at Realizing Redemption, or at least he was a part of that, where he assaulted Gareth with a kendo stick as well. Him and Gareth and Merlin have kind of been on a mean streak, a little bit of a back and forth here. Gareth and B.A. Tycho constantly getting into each other's ways, and B.A. Tycho is here to help you guys. But after he attacked Gareth with that kendo stick, many are not too certain that B.A. Tycho is fighting for the justice he claims to be saying, but Gaelic Angel will be his opponent tonight in our opening contest. Angel had an impressive match against Merlin, came up a bit short, but will be the opponent for B.A. Tycho in our opening Icon Division contest. Neither of these two will be in the #1 contendership. It's the match to determine who will be in the #1 contendership. It will be a fatal 4-way match between the top 4 competitors in the Icon Division. And unfortunately for Angel, he hasn't had too much luck so far and is looking to pick up some wins and get back into the title contention opportunities. No longer weighed down by the Openweight Championship, he's able to look to brighter and greener pastures here and try to find opportunities elsewhere. The fatal 4-way elimination match will go as follows, is that if you get pinned, it's very similar to the Idols one, but the last 2 remaining, so you get pinned, you're eliminated from the match, and the last 2 will be in the #1 contendership match for the Icon Division Championship. And the winner of that match, the person who takes out everyone and surpasses everyone, survives everyone, will be able to choose the stipulation for that match for the #1 contendership, giving them a little bit of an advantage here. A powerhouse versus an overall lunatic. Facing off out the gates, B.A. Tycho caught him. Angel is, I wouldn't say a lunatic in the traditional sense. I would say he just doesn't care for his safety and well-being as B.A. Tycho tosses him. Release German suplex across the ring. Oh my god. Over almost the top rope. To be fair, though, Angel just does that to himself anyways. He throws himself over the top rope all the time. So it's not like B.A. Tycho tossing him around really does anything different. Bumps him. Belly to belly. Pick up and drop. The question still remains, though, that everybody has been wondering is, who the heck is B.A. Tycho? He kind of just showed up, helped Unchained, and is doing his best, I guess, to withhold justice and honor in the 4-sided ring. Vigilante justice, if you will. And B.A. Tycho goes for the pin 2 count already for Angel, maybe taking a little bit easy. B.A. Tycho's had some impressive matches, some impressive losses, some impressive wins. Ooh, goes over and just Tree of Woes himself. Angel's got him in the corner now. Nowhere to go, kicks him. Never mind. He seemed to be... Ooh, takedown. Seemed to be in control there. Who is B.A. Tycho? I mean, like, if you want to... Oh my god, the arm. The conspiracy theorist in me is B.A. Tycho... Tyranomaximum. I don't think the size difference matches up, but like maybe, you know, the max adds a couple pounds and adds a couple feet, you know? BA Tycho really could be anyone. As I've said before, I asked him for his driver's license, and his picture had the mask. So I really don't know. I guess Angel is kind of... Ooh, big kick to the... Or big punch to the gut kick. Dragon Suplex could be Dragthulu, maybe. Could be multiple people. We really don't know much about this guy. All we know is that he says he can hear him, and also, all we know for certain is that Angel has to get busted open every single match he's in. This dude needs to... I mean, he has to be going to a doctor. He just needs to get checked up on this bloody face issue. Unless that releases his power, I don't know. Angel is always bleeding constantly, and I feel bad. I mean, it is something to be said that Angel comes out every week, fights his ass off, and gets busted open, and it probably never fully heals in between the weeks. Diving crossbody. Punches, booty popping, moonsault rolls through this BA Tycho. BA Tycho is someone of a, like, strength we've never seen. Maybe Merlin has a similar strength to him, but I wouldn't say that BA Tycho is Merlin either, as they've been at odds. German suplex, tossing him into the ring, head first. That's deadly. BA Tycho is an interesting man. Or woman, or whatever he is, I guess. We don't know. I'm not going to confirm that. But Angel is going to confirm one thing, is that BA Tycho is going to fall from grace. 1, 2, could he turn this around? Near fall for Angel, pulling out the fall from grace. I feel like we very rarely see Angel go up to the top rope. Elbow drop. It's a rare occasion you see an Angel fly. Now he's working on the back of the ankle. Ooh, went for a splash, got the knees up. Wasn't quite in a good enough position. Running knee. BA Tycho could also just be a guy. Like, we don't actually know who he is. Ooh! In plain sight by BA Tycho. 2. Kick out at 2, though. BA Tycho, very interesting, man. Big boy senton off the top rope. Could be Draven. Draven is known for hitting those big boy sentons. There might be some discrepancies in it being Draven, but, like, I think it's a pretty close thing. Just cutting open, releasing blood, opening the gash with those elbows. Axe handle to the back. I want to now go back and see the, like, how much is a, Jesus. Is it like Panama Sunrise? I think. I've been watching some more wrestling, trying to learn some moves. But, oh, was looking for the God's Last Gift. Rolls through for the clothesline. But I want to see the ratings of matches that Angel has won well busted open and not busted open. I wonder if being busted open is a sign that Angel will lose. I just think that's interesting. We'll have to see. But also, Angel gets busted open every match, so who knows. BA Tycho is saying, I'm here for you people, giving you guys the thumbs up. Saying it's all good. It's really up to the fans and the MPW universe out here, the chat, to determine if BA Tycho is really a good guy or a bad guy here. I imagine he's probably an alright dude, but he thinks certainly that he is the hero that MPW needs. Angel gets back into the ring, and BA Tycho is ready for him with these clobbering blows. Scoop slam, tosses him into the ropes. Landing on his head and neck. 3, and BA Tycho picks up a win. BA Tycho is not in the #1 contenders, but certainly might be sometime soon. BA Tycho picking up another win. Dropping Angel on his neck, no regard for his opponent's health. Who is this mysterious masked man in black and orange? That won't be answered in the next match, but what will be is who will be facing Usaino in the #1 contenders match for the Idol Division Championship, MintyClovers versus Tyranomaximum, next. All right. Tyranomaximum, with an impressive upset in their debut, beating former Idol Division Champion and #1 on the roster overall out of literally everyone, icons or idols. Tyranomaximum is here for their shot at the Idol Division Championship, and this could be a historic reign if Ty makes it. If Ty makes it and beats Shmeeps, they will be an undefeated champion. Ty just has to do it all to not lose a match. But someone who does know a lot about losing will be their opponent, MintyClovers, who picked up her first win to make it to this point, and I can't imagine that MintyClovers is going to go down easy. She never does. Can Ty pull out a victory over MintyClovers, or will Minty pick up and continue this momentum? MintyClovers has been through tons recently, and was finally able to pick up a win against MamaInu. Will the momentum pass through against a very, I wouldn't say necessarily dominant Ty, but a very impressive Tyranomaximum? Was able to dodge a lot of Draven's big moves. Could potentially be the way to victory against MintyClovers, but no matter how this match goes, no matter who comes out the victor, it's gonna be a good day as MintyClovers makes her way down to the ring. A little bit of that new MintyClovers flair making her way down to the ring. It's gonna be a good day when you hear and see MintyClovers skipping down to the ring. Minty was able to put away MamaInu. Will she put away the newest member of the Idols division and earn a shot at a #1 contendership? Her first #1 contendership. Potential first championship shot against her first ever opponent in Shmeeps. ShmeepsWorld and Draven fought for the, ShmeepsWorld and Minty were their first opponents. And a Falls Count Anywhere match, I believe, if that was their first match, they did have a Falls Count Anywhere match. Either way, I might be missing it. Two very fast and flying, as I say that, Tyranno competitors. Ty in control, legs drop. Working the legs of Minty, targeting the legs, making sure Minty won't be able to jump around, do all that flippy shit she does, but standing shooting star press countered. Drop kick by Ty, taking full control early on. Red versus green opposites attract here on MPW. Through the ropes for the clothesline, misses it. Minty getting a little bit dizzy there. And wrecks the neck over the ropes. If they both get counted out here, Usaino just becomes #1 contender, I guess. Or I would have to probably contact the guys upstairs. So, this will be interesting. Countouts are on, and Ty is looking for something as Ty drives Minty's back into the barricade, the solid steel barricade. Minty pops back up and throws herself through the ropes, through the middle ropes, but Ty was completely aware of that. Ty felt a little bit of what Minty just felt against Draven last week. Throws her around like she's nothing. Just into everything around. Ty was very effective on the outside against Draven and is using it to their advantage here. Into the ring. Ty taking their time to get in the ring at a count of 5. There they go, on 2 hops over. Ooh. Suplex or exploder. Minty fighting back and forth. It has been all Tyranomaximum until the Frankensteiner springboard. And MintyClovers is feeling herself through the middle ropes again. Catches Ty off guard. Ty was dancing in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth to the crowd. And MintyClovers catches them off guard. Oh, inverted suplex onto the steel steps. You're not allowed to use weapons in these matches, but that's part of the ring, as Minty will remind Ty. 4 count, and they have till the count of 10 to make it back into the ring, and Ty will make sure that happens. Minty, could this be enough to put Minty away? 1 count. Solid 1 count. Minty has been put through some punishment early on. Ty looking to do something here. DDT plants him vertically. Minty rolls through, back up. Clothesline blocked. Grabs the leg. Ooh, twisting it into an ankle lock. Ankle lock in the sort of almost center of the ring. Ooh, I thought maybe Ty was going to pull her back, but Minty flips her over. Ty's up. Minty standing again. Ty doing another bit of something. I thought maybe Minty was going to run out or dive through the middle ropes again. Ty showing off a little bit. Showboating. Being a little bit cocky. I mean, you got to feel confident after your first match is a win against the top-rated competitor in MPW. MintyClovers wipes the hand, says it's done. Kick out at 1. Off the ropes, into that clothesline, gets caught. Minty does not have a lot of luck with that clothesline. Splash in the corner. Ooh. Reversal by Minty, back and forth here. Ooh, turns Ty around, but Ty finds their way around. Ooh, stomps to the chest in the corner. Minty fighting out of it. This means so much for both of these competitors. MintyClovers has been through a lot in this division. Pick up German suplex. Ty felt a couple of those last week. Through the middle rope again. Crashes into Ty, not letting them get anywhere. This means so much for both of these. This is a shot at a championship gold and to put your mark in history, because there is always going to be champions, and you're going to be one of them. You're going to be enlisted in some of the best Hall of Famers in the industry. You will be up there with the best. Your names will be written in glory in that title's history forever. Ty wants to come into this division with their name written in history, and MintyClovers wants to finally get her spot, get her opportunity here. Needy T onto the floor. 6 count. Referee calling for them to come in. 7. MintyClovers doesn't want to win that way. MintyClovers going up top for an elbow drop to the back. The back shoulders, it looked like, right in the center. And we'll be wrapping Tyranomaximum like a pretzel. Wrenching the back with the knee on the spine. Ty could tap right here. We don't really see Minty submit their opponents here. Ty fights out of it. Trading fists. Standing Spanish fly by Ty. Bars. 1. Kick out at 1 by Minty. Ty lifts them up. Butterfly suplex. Minty's got a lot of fight left in her. Minty is one of the hardest competitors to keep down. Arm drag. Drop kick. Despite her record showing, MintyClovers gives everything in these matches. It is not easy. Ty fighting out of the hold of Minty. Ty picks up Minty. Minty is light. Doesn't weigh too much. Ty is looking to fly and crashes and burns again. Clearing all 3 ropes is incredibly impressive. Now Minty wrenching at the eyes and the face of Ty on the floor. You cannot win out on the floor. Only at a count of 2, but it's wearing down their opponents. Elbow sends her into the barricade. Ooh, Minty rolls through. Now Ty rolls through, back and forth. Minty throws Ty into the barricade. Draven and Ty fought outside very briefly. 6 count. They have till 10. Swinging neckbreaker. I don't know what Minty's looking to do here. 7 count. Extinction bomb to Tyranno. Minty, 8 count. Minty's got to get in the ring. But Minty doesn't want to win that way. Minty is a good bean. Breaks the count at 8. She most certainly would have had the win. Knee strike to Ty. If Minty just left Ty out, she most certainly would have had the win. But doesn't want to win that way. I mean, we don't know yet. Maybe Minty just wants to inflict more pain on Ty, but standing shooting star press in front of the crowd here. If you got front row seats, you're getting a show here. 4 count. I hope Minty doesn't feel the sting here. Ty might not be as forgiving to Minty. 6 count. Ty tosses. 6 count. Minty's not letting Ty go. 7 count. Minty and Ty looking like they're going to make their way back into the ring at the 7 count. So many near count-out victories here. And count-out losses. MintyClovers pulling Ty to the ring. Hit the extinction bomb on the outside and is looking for the Clover Cutter. I think that this might be it for Tyranomaximum. 2. No. Kick out at 2. An extinction bomb on the floor and a Clover Cutter. What does it take to put Tyranomaximum away? Minty maybe going to the well again, but Ty fighting out of it. Extinction bomb from Ty to Minty. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Ty doesn't know what to do here. Off the ropes, drop kick connects. And Tyranno is feeling something. Both these two have fought so hard, booty pop and moonsault. What will it take to put these two away? Minty sweeps the leg. Now Minty making a statement. Off the ropes. Off the ropes again. Clover Cutter didn't quite connect, but I think she got some of it. I don't know. Didn't quite connect. I don't know if this will put Ty out. No, rope break from Ty. Expert playing a Clover Cutter off the ropes. Wasn't quite gonna put Ty away there. MintyClovers maybe looking for it again. Off the ropes, sending Ty. Clover Cutter connects, center of the ring. MintyClovers could be going to the finals. And she is! MintyClovers will be making their way against Usaino next week for the #1 contendership. Could Minty's winning streak continue? 2 in a row. MintyClovers defeats Tyranomaximum, and you can't take anything away from Ty. An incredible showing, was able to defeat the #1 rated member. It does leave a little bit of, do the guys upstairs still have things for everyone? Because I don't think Ty was in the conversation when they said they had something for everyone. But if MintyClovers cannot pick up the win, it will be okay, because as the guys upstairs said, they have something very special for all the idols on Saturday, or on Saturday of next week. But MintyClovers isn't even our main event, and it feels like it. MintyClovers picks up a win, and today is indeed a good day. We will move on to our semi-main event of the evening. It is time for our semi-main event. And people always say that there are wonders of the worlds and things you go see, and I think this is... Glitchy is someone you come to see when you go to an MPW stream. When you're at the show, you want to see Glitchy. Their size is immense, their power is absurd, and they will be in whatever the guys upstairs are planning for. Was unable to make it past round 1 in the #1 Contenders Idols tournament. But she is here to make some more statements and prove that she wants to be a dominant force. And is also the reason why I have my own booth away from the ring. But the self-proclaimed Panda Archon, Rize, will be going up against Glitchy. Rize and Glitchy have somewhat of a history. Rize was on Glitchy's War Games team, sort of like a hired gun almost. Rize never really had an allegiance to Glitchy, never seemed to really fall under the darkness per se, such as T and Minty did. And I know that Rize's got a little bit of a vendetta, a little bit of some payback to get on Glitchy. She was able to take out Minty in their match way back when, but I don't think Rize takes too kind to Glitchy sending goons to try and take her out. The size difference might be massive, but the strength of Rize is absurd for the size of the woman she is. Rize versus Glitchy, former allies to an extent? We'll have to see. Glitchy's been coming out with some big wins. Ooh! Lift up punch! He's been getting some big wins recently, but not quite getting the ones that matter. Her size definitely is an advantage in these fights, but Rize is just a powerhouse. Literally a ball of fire. Ooh. Anaconda Vice? Or an STF? I actually don't know submission holds at all. I'm so sorry. I think that might be an STF. An STFU? A shut the fuck. Big boot by Glitchy. I'm not the submission specialist. That guy never got hired. Punch to the top of the head. I mean, I feel like she was probably aiming for like the face, but because she's so tall, she just punches to the top of the head. Glitchy can manhandle basically anyone on the roster, but if you give Rize an inch, she will take a mile. And Rize is one of the most explosive competitors. Very similar to Angel in a sense of not giving a shit, as well as Glitchy. Not much luck for people crashing and burning over the top ropes. Some say that's impressive for Glitchy to go that high and jump over, but really she's just taking a big step. Like, let's be real. I mean, it's impressive, it's dangerous, it's athletic, but Glitchy's just stepping over the top rope. She's barely jumping, okay? Have you seen those legs? She can barely fit between the ropes. That's how big she is. 5 count. Electric chair drop position. Rize punching the horns Frankensteiner. From a height, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Glitchy tosses Rize to the corner. 7 count. We like it rough outside MPW rings. I think Glitchy was thinking it might be the end, but Rize makes it back. Running DDT. Glitchy got a win against MamaInu. Double choke bomb 404. Got a win against MamaInu, but lost to Sino, who will be in the finals. Picks up Rize with a power slam. Currently very much in control. Rolls through the big boot. Snapmare off the ropes. Boot to the face. And Rize lost to T2 round 1. We're unable to win, but we'll both be in the secret special match the guys upstairs have been talking about. Gets pushed away. Does Rize as Glitchy goes up top, and it's never a safe position, especially on the magic purple ropes. Axe handle gets punched through with the reversal, and now Rize gets a little bit of momentum in her favor. Tosses her to the floor. Like I say, you give Rize an inch, she takes a mile, and that's exactly what she's doing right here. Rize was in the first ever open weight championship contest and nearly won it. Fought tooth and nail. Sidewalk slam to Rize. Arguably the most durable competitor in MPW is Rize, I would have to say, if I dare say it. 2, kick out of 2. Honestly, oh man, Glitchy's not feeling it. Honestly, just trying to kick out when Glitchy is on top of you is got to be a difficult situation anyways. But she's goozled her into the frame drop from that height. Could be it early on. I mean, 2, kick out of 2. I mean, is this early on? I don't know. Time is an illusion for me in some of these matches. When you've been in a Gaelic Angel versus Rize match, every match seems so short. Ooh, running step up knee. Throws Rize off the ropes. Arm drags the big last down. And now targeting the arm is going to make it a chore to lift up Rize. Oh, wow. The targeting of the arms and the elbows. Working over every bit of those limbs. And now chopping the big tree trunks that are Glitchy's legs. Rize backing up. Ooh, got the knee up. Was going for a spear, it looks like. Got the knee up. Maybe a Superman punch. Who knows? A hand of God, as they would say. Rolls through. Elbow drop. I feel like Glitchy is like the only person that can do that effectively. Just lifts up her knee to block a spear. Incredible, incredible awareness by Glitchy as Rize takes it to her. Exploder suplex in the corner. Rize is incredibly dangerous when it comes to being in the corner. You never really know what to expect as Glitchy goozles again, but Rize fights out of it, goes for a slap but misses. Wasn't quite close enough. Legs up and a spear. Oh no! Missing again. Big boot to an on the knees Rize. And Glitchy is feeling it, winding up again to send her body across over all 3 ropes. Rize unable to pull out that spear. Glitchy's been catching her every time. Scoops the leg. Fighting on the outside again, as everyone been doing. Inverted DDT with that arm caught. And working the arms again. On the floor again. We've been on the outside so much this episode. Semi-main event. Our main event will be the Icon Division 4-way eliminator. Rize, or Glitchy feeling it, pumped. Rize sends Glitchy off the top, or off the ropes, not the top rope. Oh, hand of God blocked. Glitchy has gotten all of Rize's numbers here as she goozles Rize for the frame drop again. A little bit in the ropes though, I would say. Maybe moved though. 1, 2, 3. Glitchy was able to block those big hits. Took a little bit of my advice there. If you give Rize an inch, she'll take a mile, and Glitchy moved out of the way of all those big hits by Rize. An impressive match. Going into next week, we might see some special stuff from Glitchy, but we will move on to our main event of the evening, Fatal 4-Way Top 4 icons in the division will be fighting it out for a chance at gold. It is time for our main event of the evening. Top 4 icons in the... icons. I always double check myself. Icons in the division will be facing each other in a fatal 4-way eliminator. The last 2 surviving members will be able to be in the #1 contendership match. And the winner of this match will choose the stipulation for the #1 contendership match. If Drag wins, he could choose a Falls Count Anywhere match. He could choose a singles match. He could choose anything. But Dragthulu is our first entrant here. The open weight champion could potentially be Draggy 2 Belts over here. Open weight champion and icon division champion. That's why I always have to think about it. Picked up a win against Flair to secure his spot in this match. If Drag lost that match against FlairZero, he would not be making it, as Merlin was hot on his tails. Dragthulu is 3rd place overall in the icon division. And had an incredibly impressive win. He's beaten Unchained and Sleepy in a triple threat, and had an insanely impressive win against FlairZero for the Openweight Championship, defending it, and still the Openweight Champion. Could maybe have an advantage in this 4-way eliminator. But instead of 2 other opponents he has to face, he's got to face 3 this time, and it's 3 of the best. 3rd place is not a place Drag wants to stay forever. Can our openweight champion get his shot at Icon Division Championship? And now #1 overall Icon Division member, all by himself tonight, is Gareth Unpardon. His mentor and good friend MerlinGTB just missed out on a shot. Merlin is ranked 5th overall. This isn't including, I guess, the champion, who I think is ranked higher than most of these people, actually. But 5th in the eligible for it. But Gareth is ranked #1. He is ranked over the champion. Gareth is 7-3 and has been on a little bit of a win streak here. You'd have to think that Merlin will be excited for his partner and friend. Could potentially pick a match that earns him a easy win, maybe. A match that maybe he does a no disqualification match, brings Merlin into the fray. Maybe just a regular match to have Merlin in his corner. Picking the stipulation for the match is a very, very important honor here, and could turn the tides to anyone. The 2nd overall hot on the tails of Gareth is none other than the former undefeated previous #1 contender for the Icon Division champion, TheSleepyPengu. Maybe renewed and refreshed after some unlucky and unfortunate situations. 7-4. I also didn't say that Drag is 7-7, but 7-4 for TheSleepyPengu. 1 loss separates him from #1. He may have had some unfortunate luck of recent, but I don't think that you should look away from the fact that he is 2nd place and a very close 2nd place to Gareth Unpardon. Sleepy has fought against odds crazier than this in a ladder match for the #1 contendership. And the man that fought Dragthulu, the previous 3rd place competitor, 7-9, FlairZero lost his shot at the Openweight Championship, but made his way here to the Fatal 4-Way Eliminator. All I gotta say, man, all I have to say is it's not the people who booked this fault, it's not my fault, it's not anyone's fault, but if Dragthulu and FlairZero are the last two surviving members, we will see FlairZero versus Dragthulu again. I imagine Dragthulu is going to target Flair as quickly as he can to get this man out of his hair. I know Dragthulu is not going to be breaking up any pins on Flair. Not many will be breaking up pins on anyone, as this isn't about who's the first to get a pin. It's about who can survive the longest. Getting people eliminated increases your chances of winning. FlairZero and Dragthulu have had so many interactions together. How will the introduction of Sleepy and Gareth change their rivalry here? Maybe they'll work together. Maybe Drag brings Flair to the finals with him, the final two, because he knows he can beat him. Drag and Flair looking to cross each other, as Dragthulu and Sleepy also have a history together. But Gareth and Flair go after each other as Sleepy and Drag go after each other. Running Bulldog, there will be a lot of mayhem. No disqualification, no countouts, anything goes. The only thing you have to do is pin in the ring to eliminate your opponent. I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is a false count anywhere, but I also just work here. Sleepy takes Drag down. I believe maybe this is the Anaconda device. I don't know. I'm gonna stop saying things. Submission hold. Oh, drop kick to Sleepy and a running big boot. Snapdragon suplex by Sleepy. And Gareth and Flair fight it out. The Idols had a similar match like this, but it didn't have as much of a stakes as it does for the Icons. Usano was able to pick up that win. Who will be able to be the picker-upper of this win? One early pin to Dragthulu. Oh, working together! Russian leg sweep from Dragthulu and Sleepy, but that alliance is quickly dismantled. Throws Sleepy into the ref, our senior referee there. Trying to get out of the way. It's hard to get out of the way of this action. Takes him down, spinning neck breaker. Inzaguri misses. And now Sleepy, Drag, and Flair the left in the ring. Never mind. Hockey stick in hand. Gareth whacks Sleepy with it. This is a Canadian company, and those are the French-Canadian commentators booth right there. Sleepy, butterfly, powerbomb to the floor, and Drag is taking it to everyone with these kicks. They got the whole arena to fight in, and they choose to fight right next to each other. Ooh, running big boot blocked, though. The French-Canadian commentators booth is the best seat in the house. They're doing a similar strategy than what the Idols did, was throwing someone into the ring, because that's the only place you can lose. Rolls through, step up into a Pele kick. This match becomes interesting as the ring becomes no man's land, where you don't want to be in it, because that's where you could lose. But you also want to win. You want to inflict as much damage to your opponent. Running super kick, kip up by Flair. You want to inflict as much damage as you can to your opponent on the outside, and then when your opportunity strikes, you're able to pick up the win and an elimination, but you want to get out of there quickly. Gareth sends Flair into the ring. Those running big boots, not hitting on all of them. Flair showing off in the ring to the crowd, saying, "I'm the one." Sleepy's busted open, it looks like. Boos raining down to Gareth as Sleepy throws Gareth in the French-Canadian commentators booth. Skywalker by Gareth. Step up Enziguri, of course, Flair and Drag fighting it out. But Flair maybe looking to help out Sleepy here. No, Sleepy fighting out of the power bomb. Could have power bombed him onto the table. That would have been scary. Tosses him into the table. Oh, snap. Swinging snap breaker, neck breaker, snapmare. Something. Ooh, Flair sends Sleepy and Gareth into the ring. And Flair is saying no, he doesn't want any. Sleepy and Gareth in the ring. This is where someone could get eliminated. Gareth showing it off. Everybody showing their personality to the crowd. Ooh, head first into that ring post as Gareth clotheslines Sleepy in the corner. Sends him to the floor. Gareth is the only person in this match who hasn't had a title opportunity. This could be big for this young up-and-comer. Ooh, maybe looking for the high caliber. Flair below zeros him, though. Catches him off guard. Pin count. Could this be the first elimination? No. Kick out of 2. Gareth was going for the high caliber, and Flair caught him with the below zero code breaker. Or combo breaker to Dragthulu. Gareth feeling himself a bit. Dragthulu reversing Flair. Everybody's back in the ring. Pandemonium in the ring here. Ooh, takedown by Drag. Gareth rolls out of the ring, keeping his spot alive. German suplex release. German suplex by Sleepy, and Gareth sees his chance to strike here. Float over, sort of German into that Pele kick, catching Sleepy. Power bomb to Dragthulu. Gareth with that trusty old chair, the equalizer. Smashing across Sleepy's head, running super kick misses. DDT onto the floor, the solid steel floor, as Flair shared some words to Dragthulu, but Sleepy and Flair have their eyes on each other. Sleepy throws Flair into the ring, and he's looking to follow him. Maybe Sleepy smells blood in the water here. Picks him up and drops him on the ropes. Gareth and Drag making their way to each other on the outside. Throws Drag into the barricades. Sleepy is have blood dripping from his face. Works the arms, making it hard for that go to Sleepy and to hold that Sleepy hold. Flair has a chair now. Bars. Float over into the suplex. Ooh, busts open. Gareth Unpardoned is now seeing red. Dude, stunner! That was what he used on B.A. Tycho. And it looks like Flair is, maybe his arm's busted open. No, he looks fine. His arm looked like it might have been broken there. Could still be, but it looks fine. Drag throws Sleepy in the ring. And now maybe Drag has an opportunity here. Gareth wants to come and help out if he can, I guess. Try to break it up. Abyssal Tombstone to Sleepy. 1. Could be the first elimination. No, Sleepy says no to that. Kicks out at 2. Gareth again with his athleticism. That Pele kick catching everyone off guard. Now targets Frankensteiner to Dragthulu. Oh, he's feeling himself. He's looking at Sleepy, who's been down and out, maybe. Takes him down. Flair's got that kendo stick. Sleepy trying to pull himself away. Kendo stick to the face of Dragthulu, and Drag is just taking them, but he gets knocked down there. Snapping the neck on the middle ropes. Gareth gonna go join Drag, and FlairZero running, flying forearm. And he drops Flair down. Sleepy on the other side of the ring, looking for something as Gareth makes his way over there. He's got a stop sign. Who took that? Where did you guys get that from? German suplex onto the floor as Dragthulu and Flair, the only two non-busted open men, fight it out. SleepyPengu running super kick by Gareth. And Gareth says it's time to take on Flair now. Leaving Sleepy to his own devices. Sleepy reeling here, maybe going for another thing. Too many toys. Not enough to play with, though. As Sleepy pulls a table into the ring. Could we see a table? Dropkick misses. Gareth lands on the table. Sleepy has it locked in the Sleepy hold. On Flair. Flair taps to Sleepy. Flair taps to the Sleepy hold. Flair's the first eliminated member. He will not be in the #1 contendership match. And inadvertently, Blue Thunder Bomb by Gareth. Inadvertently, Gareth has been saved by Sleepy. It looked like Drag might have been going for the Abyssal Tombstone there. Flair is flat out on the floor. Gareth, that running big boot. That table could become a big contender in this match. Could potentially be a game changer. We'll see if it's used. I mean, even if you land on it, that's not a fun feeling. Drag saying his goodbyes to Flair as Flair walks the walk of shame back to the back. Gareth in control of Sleepy here. As Drag picks up Gareth for a power bomb. Gareth fights out of it, though. Ooh! Royal Pardon, I believe. I believe that's called the Royal Pardon by Gareth. I had to think about that for a second. The float over Dragon Cutter on the floor. You don't see that very often from Gareth on Pardon. Tosses him into the MPW sign. Everybody's getting tossed into the barricades. Dragthulu flexing his muscles to Gareth. And showing off, showboating and cocky a little bit. Saying it's over for Gareth. Sends Gareth into the solid steel steps. Anything is legal here. Single leg dropkick. Dragthulu seems to be in control and is feeling himself the open weight champion. Maybe thinks that this is nothing but a formality for his win. Back. Oh, atomic drop. Sleepy gets caught from behind. This immediately changes once one person's eliminated. You immediately have to watch your back at all steps, because if you're focusing on one person, that's leaving one person unaccounted for. Sledgehammer in tow for Gareth. Another weapon brought into the forefront here. And Sleepy says, come on, everyone. Ooh, the little slaps to the face. Disrespectful. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. But Gareth's not going to let that stand. Gets tossed into the French Canadian Commentator's booth, and Dragthulu continues to show why he is the openweight champion, being able to take on all comers here. Flying forearm takes him down, and now Gareth is saying, come on. Gareth's giving a little bit back to Sleepy. The arrogance of Sleepy, potentially. Dragthulu runs up, takedown again. Nobody expects to see Dragthulu show up. Dragthulu assaulting the steel steps, not a contender in this match, but is definitely a threat. Everybody on to the barricades. Gareth rolls through for that Pele kick, catching everyone off guard. Everyone gets one. Sledgehammer. Sleepy and Gareth having a little bit of a who can do who contest here. Who is better than who? Northern Lights suplex. Gareth, I mean, there might be some animosity between Sleepy and Gareth. Gareth was definitely a big reason for Sleepy losing the Icon Division Championship. So could potentially be... Why the fuck? Okay, whatever. How... Some unwelcome guests have entered the arena, and we have no security to take them out, and for some reason the arena has it set where I can just not delete them from the area for some reason. It's very strange. Hopefully we'll be able to figure that out later. As the match continues, Drag and Sleepy. Northern Lights suplex by Sleepy. The energy is dying down for both Gareth and Drag, it seems, but Sleepy is still feeling it. No, fuck. Okay. We'll try this. I don't fucking understand Twitch. Twitch is literally the worst company imaginable. Okay, there it goes. Oh, rolling heel kick. Kip up by Gareth. Head first into the barricade. To the bleeding Gareth. Spinning neck breaker. As long as they stay out of the ring, they cannot win, but they can't lose. Rolls over to grab his leg. The wrestling prowess of Sleepy. SleepyPengu is in control here. Running chops. The chest is just bright red for Gareth here. Picks him up. Powerbomb onto the floor. Running single leg. Drop kick misses it. Doesn't quite find the mark here. Maybe Drag's calling for the end. Rolls through to Sleepy. Okay. I hope Sleepy's okay. It looks like he might be injured. Gareth making his way all the way around the ring. Maybe trying to look at Sleepy there, who's taking a break on the on the barricade there. Clothesline sends him inside out. Okay, it looks like he's all right. Okay, cool. Excellent. As they fight up the ramp. Suplex. Can't pin outside, kid. You got to pin in the ring. Hook the leg for a pin there. Does not falls count anywhere. Dragthulu saying, do you guys want more? He's looking to the crowd and pointing to Gareth. On the ramp as we deal with a security issue. The lights, see, the security issue, I think a fan has got into the rafters and is fucking with the lights. Dragthulu in control here. Cross arm breaker can wear down the opponent on the outside, but cannot pick up the win. That's not how you win this match. You have to eliminate your opponent inside the ring. As Dragthulu understands that and makes his way into the ring, maybe waiting for someone to come join him. No, he makes his way out. Gareth and him slowly walk towards running bicycle big boot. Busts open the last member that's not bleeding. Dragthulu with some kicks and punches. And some knee strikes. Heel kick to the back of the head. Running knee strike misses it. Big boot sends him flying towards the ring. Dragthulu with the kendo stick to the back. Northern Lights suplex. SleepyPengu calling over Gareth, but he's going to meet him halfway. Now Gareth is calling up Drag. Hitting those kicks and a DDT onto the concrete. No mat protection there on the ramp. Sleepy and Gareth. Hurricane Rana. Throws him into the barricade. And now Gareth is going to make his way to the ring. Maybe Drag will follow suit. I think he is. Dragthulu will meet. Oh, Gareth on! Gareth jumps over. Playing a little trick on Drag. Drag was taunting him. But now Gareth will throw Drag into the ring. Sleepy flipped over German on the floor. The most vicious German suplex I think I've ever seen. Drag in the ring. Gareth throwing Sleepy in the ring. And now Drag is sending everyone in the ring. He says, you two figure it out. But he will join them shortly as Sleepy's got him up for the go to Sleepy. Could this be good night for Gareth Unpardoned 2? No, Gareth after everything. Kick out and saves himself. Abyssal Tombstone catches Sleepy. Tombstone to Sleepy. 1, 2, 3. Gareth and Dragthulu will be in the #1 contendership match, but who? Half and half suplex will be the one to determine the stipulation. Brown crown by Dragthulu. 1, 2, no! Kick out. Dragthulu is the open weight champion for a reason, but it looks like Gareth's going up for another one. Crowns him again with the brown crown. 2, 3, and Gareth Unpardoned against all odds picks up the win and will have full choice to see what will he pick for next week's match. The Icon division is put on notice as Gareth continues his reign of terror, his path of terror. And he might just have a shot at the Icon division championship. I imagine Merlin is backstage happy for his compadre here as we will move on to next week. This was the end. This was the main event. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys for the next episode of Masu Pro Wrestling.